Welcome back to the channel. I am excited for today's video because this is the first time I have ever purchased a lens from Sigma. And not just any lens, but a Sigma art lens. And not just any Sigma art lens, the 17-40mm F1.8 from Sigma. Sigma. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say Sigma, but we're gonna have a fun ride today. Join with me as I unbox this beautiful blue box that comes from Japan. You know, I had to make a couple of trades before purchasing this lens. I had to get rid of my 16mm f1.4. I had to trade in my 35mm f1.4, and I had to trade in a zoom lens that I had that I didn't really use that much, mainly because I replaced it with another one, the 55 to 200mm lens. That one, I traded it all in together at a local camera store here in Houston, and I want to give them a shout out, Houston Camera Exchange. And I also want to give a shout out to my friend Mikey. He's the one that helped me with this deal. So if you ever want to purchase a camera or a lens, make sure you hit up Houston Camera Exchange. Make sure you try to get in contact with Mikey. He'll take care of you. And if he's not there, then anybody else there will do just as good of a job, just like Mikey does. All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing I noticed, there's this beautiful design, and there's a sleeve here. It says Sigma Aizu Japan. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. First thing I've noticed is that there is an Art of Engineering book inside the sleeve, a warranty card. Okay, that's good. A start guide booklet. Looks like another registration card for a warranty sticker. Put it off to the side, right here. Right here is very beautiful. Sigma, cool. So what I'm noticing, there is a lens hood. It's a petal lens hood with the paper wrapped around it. One thing I can appreciate about this lens hood is that it seems to have a button right here. There's a button right here. That button allows you to unlock the lens hood so you can take it off. Now, the moment that you're waiting for. Here it is, guys. The Fujifilm version of the Sigma art lens, the 17-40mm f1.8. It feels like there's metal. It feels like there's rubber. I don't know if this is plastic, a certain type of plastic that has some kind of coating around it, but it gives it like a flat look, which makes it feel and look premium. To me, this is a very beautifully designed lens. And I'm someone that loves Fujifilm lenses. Let me just kind of go over what I see and show you what it is. So what I noticed, there is an aperture ring. Thank you for including an aperture ring. That helps so much. The cool thing about the aperture ring is that it does click, and it has a nice click to it. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very dampened. It's a dampened click sound. It's not as loud and clicky, but it's more like a dampened click sound, and you can feel it. You do have to apply some force to it, but it doesn't feel loose. Once you get to the next increment, it feels like it's gonna snap into place. It doesn't feel like it's gonna keep going to the next stop. So the cool thing is that what I'm noticing that there is a button that says click. So this is the first lens that I have owned that has given me that option, which is a clickless aperture. I think the purpose behind this is because whenever you're doing video and you want to adjust your aperture, the click can get in the way. It can move the camera if it's on a tripod, if it's on a gimbal. So I think adjusting the aperture without the click really helps you get the job done. Very nice. I know Fujifilm offers that on their new Fujinon lenses, the zoom lens. I think they have it on the 16 to 55, the new version. Let me check it out. Let me confirm that real quick. Yeah, I was right. So the second version of the 16 to 55mm f2.8 from Fujifilm does give you that same option. But you know what? That's not enough. You know why? Because unlike the 16 to 55mm f2.8, Sigma 17 to 40mm f1.8, that sounds so good, right? Saying 1.8 versus 2.8. It has internal zoom. Let me show you. Look, look, look. I think that's important because whenever you're shooting in harsh condition, whether it's raining, a lot of things just happening on set, and you're zooming in and you're zooming out, you're in the action, you're trying to get the shot that you want, and nothing feels worse than having the breeze come inside your lens between the elements. That's the one thing I don't want to experience. So, and let me kind of give you a backstory as well. Let's do this. Move this out the way. Kind of bigger than there. All right, cool. All right. All I shoot with is prime lenses. So I never really had any motivation to get a zoom lens until I started taking more pictures in events, large events, corporate, religious services. When I started taking more client work where it involved me preparing for the unexpected, I was wasting time and I was missing shots, switching lenses. And I said to myself, man, I really need to look into some really proper, capable zoom lenses. I wanted to see what Fujifilm had to offer. Now, I didn't like I said, the extended barrel design that the Fujifilm zoom lenses, especially the smaller lenses that they have, the 16 to 50, 16 to 55, 18 to 55. They all have the barrel extended. I just didn't want that. So it kind of left me with no choice but to stick with my prime lenses between 13mm to 56. That range, prime. And I had the longer focal length, the telephoto cover with the 50 to 140mm f2.8. Oof, I gotta make a video for that lens because that lens is amazing. But let's go back to Sigma. This lens right here, based on what I see, how it feels, how it handles, let me just say this. Sigma has really outdone themselves with this design. So one thing I want to talk about is who is this lens made for? I think this is for photographers and videographers as well. So in other words, hybrid shooters, because technology has advanced so quick in the camera bodies that they are capable of recording in 4K, 6K, 8K. They're capable of recording in 120, 240, 400, 500 frames per second. Just insane amount of technology being produced. I think Sigma is doing a great job by creating a beautiful piece of glass, creating a beautiful lens that is more than capable of getting the job done. This covers all of your basic needs. This is perfect for those that want to capture an event without switching lenses. I think this is perfect for those that shoot with prime lenses. Like, I'm a prime lens shooter, and I truly believe that a lens like this is capable of producing, if not the same, as good as prime lenses. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I really do appreciate you tagging along. I just want to say thank you. Please Subscribe, like, leave a comment, do what you gotta do, support the channel, blow it up, share it with your friends. Whatever you want to do to support the channel, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good one.